Hello student, today we are going to discuss the question answer of Geography Class 7, Chapter 1, Environment. So let's start the discussion. If you read the chapter, you will find the term environment. You are very familiar with the term. What is the meaning of the environment? As you read the first page or the first paragraph, you will learn that whatever you see in your surrounding is called the environment. It's a basic term or the basic meaning of environment. But here you need to learn the definition of environment. And here in the side box, you will see environment is our basic life support system. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and the land where we live. This is the basic definition of environment. But if you move to the third page, you can see in this box, you will find the environment meaning. That is, the environment is a French word, environnement, and that means neighborhood. If you add it to your definition of the first page, this first few lines, it will enhance your quality of answer. Okay, so let's move to the second questions. See, below that you will find that how do human beings modify this natural environment. It's a basic knowledge, as you all know about the pollution. So it's a very easy that any pollution, air, water, land, this all affects the human environment or the natural environment. So this is the questions like how do human beings modify this natural environment? Or you can get it in the another way. You can get it, move to the second page. You can see here is the line. We are therefore modifying and at times even destroying our natural surroundings. In question, you can get this line also, like justify why we are therefore modifying and the times even destroying our natural environment. So instead of a straight questions like how do human beings modify the environment, you can get these lines also for a give reason or justifications for etc. So answer is the same. Make sure you learn from the first box, that is how do human beings modify this natural environment. Then as we move to the second page, we can see the diagram here, that is the component of environment. These things is very important for your study. That is, you can see from the diagram that components of environment are two types. One is natural type, another is human made, and another is human, is a part of the environment. And here you will get at the below of the diagram, you will get two types of environment. Normally the natural mades are called the biotic environment, that the plants and animals are part of it, and the second one is a biotic environment. Here the non-living elements of the environment are abiotic environment. It's very important for a very short answer type questions. Now move to the third page. Here you get the domains of environment. So what is the domains of environment? That is land, water, plants, animals. These are the natural environment, and we can divide them into four sphere or four domain. And these domains are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. So in the diagram below, you will see the four domains of environment. And now, if your question mentioned that just name the four domains of environment, you need to write only four domains name, and as well as you can add a example to it, such as lithosphere that provides us the forest, grassland, gazing. This part is a lithosphere. Hydrosphere, like the surface water. Atmosphere is percent of gases and all. And finally, biosphere is the living world of the environment. Okay, If they mention the just domain of the environment, you can write this. Now, individually, if we go through the lithosphere, so you can get a short note on lithosphere. You can say lithosphere is the solid crust of the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountain, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. So landforms are found over the continents and also on the ocean floors. So lithosphere is the domain that provides us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlement. It is also source of mineral weight. So these things, these things of lithosphere is, if you want to write a short note, this is the part of the short note, but you can get it in the different way. For a direct short note, you can get the questions from where, in which domain we find the different types of landform, in which domain we find forest, grassland, and which domain is suitable for human settlement. You will get the questions like this also. And then move to the second one, that is our hydrosphere. Here you know the water part is called the hydrosphere. So here you see the domain of water is referred to as hydrosphere. It comprises various sources of water and different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas, ocean, etc. So it is essential for all living organisms. So here you can get two short questions. One is, what is the various surface water, or that is the sources of the water, and second is, why this sphere is essential for living organism. This question is very important, as you know, to survive, this is very important. See, so that is the it's also see, so this layer is also important for surviving. Now move to the atmosphere. Atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth, and the gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it, and it protects us from harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. UV protection, you know all about the UV protection. So these UV rays are protected by atmosphere, or this atmosphere atmospheric domain. So what is the atmosphere? You can get the answer. Then that is move to the biosphere. Biosphere is where the all living elements, or the biotic element, animal kingdom, plant kingdom together live in a biosphere, and these support with each other and interact with each other and support life. Then move to the next question, next section, that is, what is ecosystem? It's a very important part of ecosystem. You can see in the box here, that is ecosystem. It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other, with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by transfer of energy and material. This definition is very important for ecosystem. So what is the ecosystem? Mainly the relation between the organism and their surroundings form the ecosystem. And each and every plants and animals are being depend each other, and often they are also interdependent on each other. The relation between living organisms is known as ecosystem. And there could be an ecosystem of large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountains, lake, river, ocean, even a small pond. Every area has their own type of ecosystem. So here you get the question, what do you mean by ecosystem? Or in other way, you can get the same question like that. All plants, animals and human beings depend on their immediate environment. This line is very important. So remember, the answer is same as ecosystem. Like, this is the first line, you can see all plants, animals and human beings depend on their immediate surrounding. You get the question like justify it, and the answer is the definition of ecosystem. Then move to the then move to side, you see the inside box, that is the barter system. Barter system in history, you know that it's a trade in which goods are exchanged without the use of money, because in ancient time there was no money, so they can exchange their animal, they can exchange their things with each other to get the another things. That is called the barter system. It's a question for a very short answer type questions. And on 5th June every year, we celebrated the World Environment Day. This date is also very important for your MCQ. Next, move to the human environment. See the first line, human beings interact with environment and modify it according to their need. It's very important. As we can see that we can change the things according to us, what is suitable to us, what is easy for us, what is convenient to us. We can change it at home also, at our society also, at surroundings also. So this is, we change or interact whatever is easy for us, good for us, we can change it accordingly. So the question comes here, human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. You can give reason for it or justify it. And see, here is the answer below. As you see, that is, early humans adapted themselves to the natural surroundings and they led a simple life and fulfilled their requirements from nature. Then gradually they become human. Then gradually the wheel invented. As you read the paragraph, you will find. So the gradual development and this change with the time to make life more easier, more comfortable. This is the thing we do. So the just if you write the answer, write this. In the questions, you can see human beings interact with environment and modify it according to their need. Your answer will be the below paragraph. Okay. So I hope all the possible question and answer we discuss here, and according all the questions from exercise also you need to study. You can make your own notes and you can get the question and answer from any website or anywhere you want. But instead of that, if you find any problem to get any answer of the questions, you can just write it in the comment box. I will definitely going to help you to get the answer. And here I am going to attach all the question we discussed. I'm going to attach the few questions, and if you want to make your own notes, write down the question in your notebook and write down the answer. Okay, thank you everyone. If you like my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe our channel. Thank you.